Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Broken Hearts Gallery. And this is a new film from writer-director Natalie Krinsky, and stars Geraldine Viswanathan and Darcy Montgomery. Not sure if that's how you pronounce his first name, but we're going to go with it. And this is about a young woman who has her group of friends that she's really close with, and she's going through a serious breakup, but she likes to collect things, from like cluttering up her room, and she's working on trying to create her own gallery that represents the trinkets that people get and finally let go of from previous relationships. This film is a nice little rom-com that focuses on that idea of trying to get past those previous relationships and moving on and growing from them. And this gallery that Lucy, our main character, is creating gives those people a chance to reflect upon those memories and get past it. And it's very charming and very heartwarming, and it's a nice little story with an interesting premise. And her real breakout in the film is getting connected with this young man played by Montgomery named Nick, who's starting up his own hotel, and she tries to pull her gallery off inside this hotel. And of course, there's some sparks to be had between the two of them. And Lucy and Nick have a lot of chemistry together, they have a lot of nice moments together, and particularly there's a fun, slightly awkward karaoke scene where you really get to see the chemistry that they have together, despite the fact that he might not be the greatest of singers. And yeah, this is a rom-com. It doesn't really break the wheel and rebuild it. It kind of takes the wheel, shines it up real nice, adds some flair to it, and then lets it do its thing. And you're not going to be surprised. The story's not going to take you in surprising directions. There's roadblocks along the way, old flames coming back, and moments where you're just like, no, forget about them. You have somebody new in front of you, and you get into the movie. And honestly, I got into this movie quite a bit. Not gonna lie, I was pretty excited when looking forward to seeing Lucy and Nick share their first kiss. Not ashamed to say that. And I audibly got involved a couple of times. And it's honestly a lot to do with Krinsky's high energy direction. This film, despite the fact that it's close to 1 hour and 50 minutes, has a lot of energy to it. It's paced well, and it really gives a lot of laughs. I laughed quite a bit during this film. The dialogue is particularly fun and exciting, and Krinsky also wrote the screenplay, so a lot of that dialogue feels very relatable. And she really knows how to capture the friendships between young women, as Lucy and her two friends, played by, Molly Gordon and Philippa Sue, who are both very talented young actresses who bring a lot of character to their characters. And the real standout stars of this film, well, are the actual stars of the film. And it's really the actors that bring a lot out of this film. And Gordon and Sue, one's the kind of morbid, kind of weird, but extremely loyal friend. The other one is the kind of lady killer of the group who has a lot of confidence, dates around a lot, and they have fun with each other. They throw little barbs at each other in a fun and playful way. There's a lot of energy, and you enjoy those moments where they're really just being friends. And there's a lot of fun supporting cast throughout the film, a lot of young comedians, and Bernadette Peters out of nowhere, who supposedly is over 70 years old. Doesn't look it. Probably had some help though. It's a little noticeable. But the cast is really what brings the spark to this film, and Krinsky does a great job of getting all the best performances out of her cast, and give this film a nice aesthetic where neon becomes a big focal point, especially in some romantic gestures. And that kind of look to the film gives this a particular style and production design to it, and it really fits the film. There's a lot of energy, there's a lot of fun to be had watching this little film. Like I mentioned, Is it gonna surprise you? Probably not. Is it going to really shake up the genre of rom-coms? No. But this is an extremely charismatic cast with a nice spotlight on the process of getting over breakups and those items that we all have from those previous relationships, and getting past that, but celebrating it and remembering those good memories. This film has a lot of heart to it, and The Broken Hearts Gallery is a nice little flick that I definitely would recommend. For fans of rom-coms, you're definitely going to enjoy it. Is it going to win over some new people to loving rom-coms? No. But they might just like this one. They might enjoy it. And I know I did, and I'm not the biggest fan of rom-coms. But those are my thoughts on The Broken Hearts Gallery. Let me know what you think. Let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.